Heyo, and happy Thursday, everybody. Where's my buttons here? Hang on. Greetings, friends, and welcome back to another episode of DreamWizard Plays number 669, giggity. AI, the Somnium Files from 2019, Part 4. Would you kindly like, share, and subscribe? Tell your friends to jump into the chat right now on Rumble and YouTube. Leave a like and a comment on the X platform. I'll stop by later and say hello. Speaking of saying hello, Hot Lava Tube's in the chat, discreetly placing a list of nearby orphanages with questionable service ratings on Dante's desk. Because that's how we roll up in here. This episode brought to you in part by Dreamscapes, episode 200, Beyond 80%. I just had another interview today with a fascinating gentleman working on some cutting-edge brain technology, and we're going to be talking about that on Saturday. I got that mostly ready to go. I didn't quite finish. I completely forgot I needed to do other things, and I'm going to try and remember to do that later. We'll see. Or I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning. Who knows? Anyway, full videos of this right here will be up on, or are already up on YouTube and Rumble. Audio only MP3 at BenjaminDreamWizard.com. And of course, this episode also brought to you in part by ABC Book 18. Oniro Chronologia Volume 4, Prima Reliquorum, translates to the first of what remains. There will be at least 2 more of these volumes. Volume 5, Volume 6, I've got those mostly laid out, the format and everything. I just need to start on them. I published a book and I'm like, God, I don't want to look at another editing task for at least a week. So we'll see. We'll see when I get started on that. That's how I felt last time, and that lasted since 2023. Anywho, all this and more, of course, at BenjaminTheDreamWizard.com. Click on the books tab, scroll down, follow the Amazon link. You're good to go. Pick that up. I tried to keep the price nice and cheap for you guys. I think it's something like $13-14, something like that. Hot Lava Tube says, does it have a chapter on Prima Nocta? No, not this one. Maybe another one will. You also want to head on over to BenjaminTheDreamWizard.locals.com. It's attached to my Rumble account, free to join, and that is where you will get the custom cocktail recipe for this right here in my hot little hands. The Dream Wizard's Portland Ghetto Cooler. It's hot in Portland, so we need a cooler, and of course, Portland is a shithole, so it doesn't get more than that. If you have a beverage of your own ready to hand, you would like to raise a glass along with me, please do so now as we recite the toast. Here we go. Ein Prosit, der Gemütlichkeit. Nostrovia, Kanpai. Salud. Cheers to you. And here's mud in your eye. Oh, Tay. Let's get this stuff off the screen and get into the game. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, ready, Freddy. Loading, please wait. What was the last one we did? On the 3rd, which was yesterday, at 9, oh, yep, that's it. Okay, I think. God, if I'm wrong, we'll reload something else. Successfully loaded saved data. Oh yeah, we were in the Sunfish Cafe thing that I had no idea what I was supposed to do there. This is where I'm probably going to need some audience help. So be sure you jump into the chat. Okay. We didn't just stop last night because I had to go. I did. I was tired. But I also ran out of things to investigate. Man, I got nothing. I've looked all over. I've looked up and down. I've clicked on every clickable object I could think of. And I mean, what do we do? Just look at everything again? Like nothing's moving forward and I don't know what to do. I guess maybe we, oh, get out of there. I guess we talk to Mizuki again. Notice anything strange? She's gonna...
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
X-ray the inspector 5,000 times. We're going to ask the inspector his name again. I am going to do that. Watch. What, you think I won't?
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
He knew. Okay, your name. Enjoyed a full chat with Kagami. That was that was an achievement. We did it. We did it, Reddit.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Totally stalling. I'm not stalling. I'm really looking for something to do here. I mean, I got nothing. What do they want from me? What is the point of this? What am I supposed to do here? There's a sign, there's a kitchen window, there's a kitchen. I wanted to go in the kitchen, it won't let me. I've looked at all of the weapons on the walls. Should I be looking at chairs? It is a chair. How about other chairs? Maybe those are... Hot Lava Tube says, order a $12 whiskey from the menu. I don't drink bottom shelf. This in top shelf is like $50. Ugh. At first I thought you said a $2 whiskey. I was like, oh no. No. It ain't been $2 whiskey since 95. Are you seeing anything here I'm not properly clicking on? There's a bunch of lights in the ceiling. Sure. There's something I have to do to move this story forward, and I don't know what it is. Just keep hassling Mizuki. Hassle the other cop. I talked to one, not the other. Date sniffs the chair. Indeed, like a bloodhound. Hot Lava Tube says, yesterday he was shocked by the price of whiskey. And I looked it up and it was $12. Yeah. No, it's... Who goes to bars anymore? Who can afford it? The officer is guarding the doorway. Oh! Why did everything go gray? That's weird. The club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here. That's new.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Is that the trick?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Now, here's the funny thing. I am approximately 300 pounds. Now, in Japan, that is like considered freak show large. Therefore, 310 pounds is probably two people. Hot Lava Tube says the elevator records show a clear photo of the murderer. Case solved. Oh, that would be wonderful. Would it be, though? This early in the game, like here we are, day 4. We spent like barely 6.5, 7 hours on the game total, and then it's over. I've played games that were that short, but they had a lot more story. This is a lot of just poking around and listening to people talk. I don't know. Let's continue. The inspector is investigating something. Wonderful. How about Mizuki? She acts tough. That was all they had to say about the doorway. Now I'm back to square one. What am I supposed to do here? What is happening? I don't understand. An evidence marker. You don't say. 3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds. when filled with water. Okay. A chair. Am I supposed to go... Am I supposed to go into my notes and look at something? We got new files. Fun Little Animation says, hello. Hello, Fun Little Animations. Welcome back. This is all about, like, games. The game's, terminology. It's an appendix. I'm open to any suggestions. I don't know what this game wants me to do. We're just kind of stuck. Oh, look at this. The inspector. His name is Kagami. There it is. Araya Kagami. Hot Lava Tube says, calculate their weight. I think I did that, but is there a way to do it in the game? Funimation says, best first day of school ever. Lovely. Glad to hear it. Get started on your calculus homework. Indeed. No homework. Even better. Kids shouldn't have homework. I'll die on that hill. That's just training people to take work home when they become adults. It's nonsense. Hot Lava Tube says, Fun Little Animations, I'm assigning you homework. No, he replies. Hey, I'll assign you homework. Look up what the hell I'm supposed to do here before I have to look it up myself. Because it takes me forever to look stuff up. I got to go to a whole different keyboard over here, and it's a pain in the ass. Options. Okay. No, we don't want options. Let's go to the flowchart. Have a look. You are here. Oh, we could have gone a different way. What's over here? So from this sinking in the pain, we could have gone to a different, could have gone a different direction. Something tells me that we're not going to be able to go there. Saturday, Mekai. So, well, let's zoom in. Ongoing. Begin investigation. Reopen investigation. Case file. Lava Tube says, I have a PhD in computer science. I can do that. You can only assign it to your comp sci students. Fun Little Animation says, okay, well, I will accept you as my homework giver now. I like computer science. Well, there you go. First Shoko, now Renju. It was presumed they were killed by the same person. Their deaths matched a case from 6 years ago, the Cyclops serial killings. Wonderful. So, what happens if I begin investigation? It's going to make me start all over. I don't want to do that. We're going to back out of this very carefully, slowly. Man, I got nothing. It's the inspector. No further questions. Yeah. Oh, the counter. Did I click on the counter?
A corpse was strung up near this counter.
Oh my God, I didn't notice there was a counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
That's lovely.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
Jesus.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
You think?
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Okay, back to Mizuki. Nope. Back to this guy. Every time I find something new to click on, I think that'll do it, but it won't. I've got to chill, I know. Fun fact, you do not always evacuate your bowels when you die. That is not uncommon, but not not a guarantee every time. A trident that looks like it has nothing to do with the case. This place is on the second floor. There's nothing outside the window. Lovely. Click on the surveillance camera again. There's no footage of the incident. Wonderful. Clicking on the girls, clicking on the register does nothing. Everything's grayed out. Oh, there's another wooden barrel. Son of a... All right. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about... Well, fine. An anchor. A big anchor. Also nothing interesting about it. What is going on here? Lights that look like jellyfish. Probably not a clue. I just don't... Fun little animation says, okay, hear me out. It's the inspector. Because... Is that a pepper mill? Or a pepper grinder? Anything else on the wall here? More kitchen windows, menus. A box. 2 boxes. Well, let's click on this box. An empty wooden box. I can't even see that there's a box over there. My screen's too dark. Chairs, tridents, barrels, oil drum. X-ray it again? I mean... There is no longer anything in there because we took it out. There was a watch. Renju's wristwatch was inside the oil drum. No mo.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Zoom? Jesus. Well, there you go. Okay, well, that's moving something forward.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
He was drugged.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Fun little animations continues. He has a lot of stuff he can do legally, like turning off the cameras. He is not ruled out as a suspect, in my opinion. The right eye is still there. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's.
You think?
The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
That's got to be a thoroughly unpleasant experience. I can't... trying to click on just anything. Oh, the body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be.
It's true.
A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Okay, I'm starting to develop a new theory. Renju here was strung up like a fish. That didn't click in my brain until she said it. It should have been obvious. Why in his mouth? Why a hook? A fish on a hook by the mouth. So there's something he did that made the serial killer believe hooking him like a fish was appropriate. And it's not just the fish-themed restaurant. Unless it is, but it's something to do with that. The other lady, his ex-wife, was stabbed through the eye with an ice pick. Now, if we're being flexibly logical here, we're using our suspected spam. We're going to hang up on that call. We're using the dream logic, so to speak. Why was an ice pick used to kill one and a fish hook used to kill the other? So the ice pick, what did she do? She scammed people. She was cold-hearted, cold as ice. So, got an ice pick in her eye. He, we will likely discover, was either running some kind of a scam with his restaurant related to fish. He'd robbed, he cheated someone, or he was somehow inappropriate with the girls he hires. He would hook them like fish and reel them in and then abuse them in some way. You know, perhaps just date them, use them up physically when he had no intentions of a relationship. Fun Little Animation says he wasn't drugged. No. He was so high he had a heart attack and then hung himself by a hook to the mouth. Absolutely. Funimation says, guys, let Ben cook. Let him cook. Hot Lava Tube says, let's see, Left Eye. Aha! It's his ex-wife. I left you. You didn't leave me. Indeed. You can't fire me. I quit. Well, there doesn't appear to be anything else in this image we can click on. We've clicked on his face, his eyes. We can't click on any of the equipment that was used to hang him. We clicked on his body. So we're going to exit this and then go back to talking to other people and see if that moves the story along. Nope. Finally, it's time to talk to Mizuki, right? Fun Little Animation says, gasp. Check his prison wallet. The corpse is unfortunately no longer with us. Oh my God. Every time I think I've discovered a new... Oh, so we click on the counter again. Renju weighed about 160 pounds, and he was definitely murdered somewhere else, then carried here. I mean, zooming in just takes us back. I don't want to go there. There's still more things to investigate with the counter. The counter is still green. Like, if I go to the beer keg, it's gray. Table, gray. Mizuki, gray. Inspector, gray. Counter, green. Okay, let's zoom in again. What am I supposed to do? What is wrong with you people? Oh, neck. I didn't investigate his neck. He was definitely choked out. Probably, who knows? Maybe that's how they got the, there are deep impressions left on the neck. Definitely looks like he was
Strangulation?
Strangled, yep.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body. I think we've checked everything we need to.
Finally!
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
Mizuki, you haven't done anything. You shut your little face.
There are still people I want to talk to.
Okay, let's find out who. Now she's ready to talk. Catching up on the chat, Fun Little Animation says, I just got more corn for my digestives to struggle with. Yippee! I like corn. Corn and butter, a little bit of salt. Lava Tube says, I was wondering if those were ligature marks. Indeed, that's what it looked like to me. Also, was he high and strangled? I know just the place he was hanged at. He was hanging out. Indeed. What was I gonna say? Related to that conversation. I had something to add, but I was just gonna comment on the biology of it. There's two different types of chokes. You can close off someone's windpipe so they can't draw breath into their lungs. That's a choke out. There's also what's called a blood choke or a carotid choke, and that's what martial artists and fighters who don't want to kill their opponent tend to do. It cuts off circulation to the brain. You pass out in about 7 to 10 seconds. It's really quick. If you cannot, now if anyone ever gets you in like a hold, you do everything you can to get out of it immediately. You do not hang on. You will pass out, and then they got you. Anyway, fun fact, I have been choked out by a martial arts instructor in the past. I requested it. I said, I want to know what it feels like. It's fast. It's really fast. He's like, okay, ready? Start counting backwards in your head. I think I got to like 3, and he said I was out by 7. Really fast. So anyway, Mizuki. Okay, we got dialogue options. Mizuki, are there any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Lava Tube says, sure, by a, quote, martial arts instructor, unquote. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Ben's been targeted. No. It was by request. And he was a handsome gay man, but I'm just, I'm not into that. So that's as close as he was ever going to get to that kind of action with me. Let's see, Mizuki, did you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Mizuki, do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Criminal things. What else we got? All right, then, let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Map. Catching up with the chat. Hot Lava Tube says, and he woke up feeling cheap. I woke up highly disoriented for a good 30 seconds to a minute. I woke up immediately too. I was like, how long was I out? And he said, oh, you started coming around as soon as I let go, because the blood rushes back, fills the brain, but it feels like a head rush. It feels like you stood up too fast, you're dizzy, you can't see straight, you can't think, you don't know where you are, things come back slowly, you're like, I'm on the ground. Why am I on the ground? What? I'm at class. I'm on the mat. I got choked out. Oh, wow. You know, and it took a long time for that to come back. Leaves you disoriented for a good bit. Yeah, someone gets a choke on you, get 10 seconds or less to get out of there, or you're in big trouble. Fun little animation says, Ota sounds like someone to waste your time with. Absolutely. Funimation says, they're all dead. Bet. Possibly. Anyone we've encountered in this entire thing could end up dead. I don't put it past him. Hot Lava Tube says, you were only out a few seconds. Honest. I do believe him. He had no reason to lie. Sensei was a good man. He probably still is a good man. I haven't seen him in 15 years. Right about the time I started getting fat. Funny how that works. Are we gonna go? Okay. Group vote in the chat. Number 1, Matsushita Diner. 2, back to Lemniscate. Or 3, Golden Yokocho. I lean towards number 3 because it's a place we have not yet visited, and it'll be a new things to look at. But I will we'll take a poll in the chat if you guys got any strong opinions. Funimation says, I'm gonna disappear now. Do you have an opinion before you go? I'll still do it even if you aren't going to stick around and watch. I don't know where to go. I could flip a coin, but ask the chat. Why not? I'm not playing this game. We are playing this game together. Lava Tube says, I vote for URK. Falls. Oh, I vote for IRK. Falls over with ice pick in the back. I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds. The chat should be fully caught up if anyone was still typing. And then I'm going to assume y'all don't give a fuck. And I'm going to go wherever I want. Three, two, one. All right, we're going to the Golden Yokocho. Let's go. Y'all ready for more conversations in the car? Wasn't that a thing like Jerry Seinfeld did, driving in cars with comedians or something? Or was that Jay Leno? I don't even know. Hot Lava Tube says, whatever you do, don't go to the Golden Yokocho Sunday. Here we go. Is that the name of the whole street? And then we're going to a place called Marble?
Yeah.
Signs I cannot read.
You know about this place?
That they didn't bother to translate.
This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting.
That's what I
Didn't
was
think
gonna
this was
say.
your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
And meanwhile, Date's just going to walk right in with a 12-year-old. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he?
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
Mama, you say.
In other news,
Hot Lava Tube says, this place is special. If you pay extra, your massage has a... I'll tell you when you're older.
at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Okay, let's have a look around and start eliminating literally everything in the environment that is green. There's a table in front of the sofa. There's a sofa in front of the table. The specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers in tomato soup. The wall is made of brick. The hanger is made of wood. Run, Spot, run. There's a poster on the wall. The Talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. Does each poster have a unique title? There's a poster on the wall. That's it. There's another poster on the wall. What do we got here? Let's look up. The lights are on the ceiling. There's a picture. There sure is. A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. If that's not Jesus, this is a gay bar. The bar counter. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. What? Why did the game say that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On this part of the counter, and I can't see clearly enough back there. What is this? Is there a little... Nope. You can't. That's not a note. All right, moving our way along. Oh, there's a fridge. A refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
Hot Lava Tube says thousands of left eyeballs fell out of the truck. Oh, back when we were listening to the radio. And he continues, so let's recap. So far, you've taken a minor to a murder scene and now a bar. I promise there's nothing shady going on.
Man, I could use a drink.
Order a
No,
drink.
You're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can. But I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
I guess she's known him for 5 years. She might actually know. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. We'll turn it around and let me look at the writing on the back. Oh, the shelves are still green. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Well, that's it. The shelf is no longer relevant, I guess. The only thing we haven't done... Oh, beer tap. Here we go. A beer tap.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired.
That's...
Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
Ha!
It's not stupid.
Hot Lava Tube says, I'm starting to think everyone had one of these annoying Iba and pried their own eyeballs out. Yeah. That's highly likely. All right, the only person we haven't talked to here is Mizuki. Let's go. Mizuki is sitting next to me. Are you feeling tired? It's Sunday afternoon. I'm going to ask anyway.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
So, were you having any fun at school? She's not going to want to talk about that, but I'm going to do it anyway.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
I also don't need to know. Well, shit. Technically, as her unrelated uncle, I'm the last family she has left, so I can't send her home to her dad. Can't send her home to her mom, so it looks like I'm stuck with her. She probably doesn't like that either. Okay, a little bit more small talk. Try and grease the wheels here. Mizuki, it's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this.
Just hung out, you know?
We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Yes, you do. You're
Dante,
12.
this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Stuff her face. Not like that. Okay, I can't read the rest of Mizuki. We should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Too clean.
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Yep.
This is gonna be rough.
Hot Lava Tube says, so, come here often? Also, so asking if she kissed anyone while we're in a bar. Okay. Awkward. All right, let's get on with the interrogation here. About Renju. She doesn't want to talk about it.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I also forgot, why didn't he mention he's promised to take her to get stew? Let's go to the stew place. Why was that not an option? And then I can sit down and have that conversation with her there. Tell me about school. Tell me blah, blah, blah. Anyway, moving on. Missed opportunity.
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki.
Why?
At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable.
Well, that's why.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
If Iba says so. There we go. We got through the conversation tree, and now...
Date, honey.
Mama.
Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm going to give this game little bonus points for some trans representation.
Oh, it must have been hard.
Not exactly the representation they might prefer, but hey, you get what you get.
I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't going to solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Okay, let's talk to Mama. Let's talk to both of them, but still. So, how's business? Always got to grease the wheels a little bit. Don't just jump right into interrogations.
Not bad.
Excuse me. Hot Lava Tube says, and leaving me without paying his bar tab, I'll never financially recover from this.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
So, was Renju still a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
The dirty old lady. Let's ask about Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Oh, here comes another flashback.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers.
Or not.
This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Mama is polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. Okay, back to Mizuki, I guess. Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
He would take
Good
his
call.
kid.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink.
Lost
I
opportunities.
wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Mizuki, are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
A little, maybe?
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I was going to say, he's right in the target demographic.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
All right, Mizuki, so about Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
I'm a shady character.
No one's special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right. This is for Renju.
I promise.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Back to Mama, I guess. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
Tell me.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it?
And why did he say it was more important than his life? Because of who gave it to him, or because the inscription on the back is the secret code to a safe in his house where we're going to solve the murder?
Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Do we want to take bets on whether it was a boy lover or not? I wonder. Ooh, or is he dating Aset? I mean, she just turned 18. I don't know.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Hot Lava Tube says, neither. It was a robotic lover. Ah, I missed the obvious.
Daddy had a new lover.
So much for dreams of the parents getting back together. That's got to be shattering. Anything else to say about the watch? I'm going to the bathroom. No. What about Mizuki? Oh, either way, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
The bathroom?
Yeah, this place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Interesting. Gonna go outside. Public bathrooms on the street. That kind of makes sense, actually. I gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Hot Lava Tube says it was a good old fully integrated security technology officer. Better known by its acronym, FISTO.
Got it.
What are we calling the boss for?
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Apparently.
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh, shit. Yakuza den time. Okay. I feel like we missed an opportunity. We could have gone to two other places to talk to Ota and Iris, and had her along with us. Now we've completely done an end run around those two tasks. Or are we going to get to go back and talk to them later? Because I'm ditching the girl. Did I just blow past content that... I mean, they gave me the choice of where to go. I'm like, I just want to go somewhere new. And now I feel cheated. I don't know what's going on here. Let's continue. Words. Kumakura office. Sunday, 3:22 p.m. Hot Lava Tube says it's a Fallout New Vegas robot. I tried to play that once. I did not like the fact that I could not reprogram the keybinds, and I couldn't figure out how to work the weapons or the VAT system. It's pissed me off. I played with it for like an hour, and it was stupid, and I quit. Probably gave up too soon in frustration. Add that to the rage quit. Can't add that to the rage quit list because I never actually played it on stream. I chose not to play it. Ha ha. So I get away with that one. That's a freebie.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
There you go.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Hot Lava Tube says, I mostly play with controller, I think. Yeah, I tried playing with mouse and keyboard. If they would just add fully remappable keys to every goddamn game in the year of our Lord 2025, moving forward, I will be a happy camper. Still, I run across games that have an issue with that. But then again, Fallout 4 was made, New Vegas was made way back when in 2008, 2010, something like that. So it's been 15 years. Anyway, moving ahead.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, We wouldn't spill to no cops.
Well, let's have a look around the room here. Ooh, there's a lot. There's lockers near the window. Huh, I cannot click on this sofa. Or that one. Or the table. Or the ashtray. I can click on the tiger rug.
A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
There's a big squirrel. What else we got? The company motto. What does it say? If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. That's their company motto? All right. Interesting. Oh, even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. It sure is. Hot Lava Tube says, we had nothing to do with it. We only take right eyeballs. I bet they do. Passing through. Okay. There's a whiteboard on the wall with last month's schedule written on it. 21st, Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners. Okay. Member B. Let's talk to him.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
I guess he's unconscious. Then why did they give me the option? All right, the skinny one. He's completely out. All right. How about talking to this guy?
I got nothing to say to you.
The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain. Hot Lava Tube says, last month's schedule, September 2nd, rip eyeball out of Renju. There is an entrance. I guess that's where I walked in. A partition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Iva. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Okay. Lockers are lined up on the wall. It's a desk. It probably belongs to someone in the gang. There are tons of things on top. Another door to the next room. It is a chair, as I suspected. All right, what else we got here? We got a dragon statue.
Bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Dragon ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Is that supposed to mean something I don't understand?
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
Why are they scary?
Scary lanterns.
I guess they're not.
You
really?
don't have to repeat it.
Kind of do. Okay, a shrine. A Shinto shrine, no less. Is there any other kind? Another dragon. With another golden ball. More lanterns. With Kumakura written on them. And a crest. The Kumakura crest that looks suspiciously like a golden ball. So the dragon would be the leader who holds the crest, the golden ball, symbolically. Hot Lava Tube says, is that a golden ball or is it an eyeball? I thought you were going to say, is that a golden ball or are you just happy to see me? The chairman's desk.
What's a guy like
computer.
the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Yeah, they are. Most of them. All right, on with the show. There is a PC on top of the desk. Indeed. All right, let's talk to MoMA. Where is the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Okay, that
You
was
aren't the
another
chairman.
memory, huh?
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Or did he?
Suicide?
I doubt it.
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
Oh,
6 years ago.
what? That magic number, again, 6 years. What is happening? That is the one mystery I want solved more than anything. What the hell happened 6 years ago? And they're not doing a good job of giving me plausible reasons not to provide an explanation. Hot Lava Tube says, Iva download his internet browsing history for future reference. For research purposes. Absolutely. Back to MoMA. All right, about Renju. Let's start there.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
All right, how about Shoko?
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
We can deal with MoMA later. I should be focused on something else. Is that so? I'm gonna guess it means someone is, someone's hiding in the room here. The door to the next room. Well, let's go there. Okay, let's look back at the, ashtray. I guess now I can click on it. Yep. Zoom thermo. Okay. One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Small details. A coffee table. There's an ashtray on top of it. Hot Lava Tube says, slips him $20 to start talking. Date goes to sniff the sofa. You know me so well. Thermal vision first. So there was somebody sitting over there. It's a weird shape for a thermal image. Oh, I can actually move around while it's... okay.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Well, wouldn't that then be maybe the other guy that was sitting next to him? And I can't work on this sofa at all. Hot Lava Tube says, Iba analyzed fart residue in the cushion. So we go back to this guy, right? There was somebody else here recently, wasn't there?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Notice how things are phrased. I noticed this a lot in Japan. He didn't say no one else has been here. He says you're the first guest. So that means the other person that was here wasn't a guest. He never denied there was another person here.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
I didn't notice that, where they were sitting when I walked in.
neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
Terrible liar.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Now he's lying.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Let's x-ray the door. There is a guy. Who dat?
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Evolver.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Not getting enough what?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Am I supposed to do something? What is with the
Dante,
heartbeats?
a porno mag at your feet.
What?
What?
Fuck, I'm dead. I hit the wrong button. I didn't realize it was a quick time event. Dante is dead.
Dante, keep it together.
And I didn't save the game.
Dante!
Hopefully they let me go back to the beginning of that event. Retry. Yes, please. All right, here we go.
Dante, a porno mag at your feet.
Slow clap.
What?
Don't clap. That was awful. All right, apparently we got to go down in less than a second.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Ha! Please let it be over. Oh shit! This is excessive.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
What a terrible shot. Dodge this, right?
Dante, load Evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Wow. How do explosive rounds? I got all this time to load around, talk to Iva. How do I shoot? How do I shoot? Right trigger. God damn. Ooh, that's terrible. Load another mag. Get another 473 more mags.
Iba, you saved me.
Oh my god.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot.
Priorities.
There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Ha!
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
That's not nice. Don't lie
You're
to
a
me.
grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face!
God, I hope there aren't a lot of quick time events.
I know you. That's...
Sejima, so. Congressman.
Congressman So Sejima. All right, let's save it here. I need a potty break. Save progress. Slot number 4. Yes. Okay, we're gonna leave it on pause. I'm gonna run out, and you know the drill. I'll be gone for around about 10 minutes. There will be music for you to enjoy, and I'll be right back.
Benjamin the Dream Wizard wants to help you pierce the veil of night and shine the light of understanding upon the mystery of dreams. Every episode of his Dreamscapes program features real dreamers gifted with rare insight into their nocturnal visions. New Dreamscapes episodes appear every week on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and other video hosting platforms, as well as free audiobooks exploring the psychological principles which inform our dream experience, and much, much more. To join the Wizard as a guest, reach out across more than a dozen social media platforms and through the contact page at benjaminthedreamwizard.com, where you will also find the Wizard's growing catalog of historical dream literature available on Amazon, documenting the wisdom and wonder of exploration into the world of dreams over the past 2,000 years. That's Benjamin the Dream Wizard on YouTube and at benjaminthedreamwizard.com.
The red heart of the sunset line, my resting eyelid of brown weeds blown dry. I watch the wide bright heavens hovering nigh, my plane of pools in lucid splendor dime. Over the rosy wastes grind, the reed tops fret the solitary sky, and all the air is tremulous to the cry of myriad frogs on mellow pipes replying. The unrest of passion, here is peace and leaves cool drenched from midday soil and taint. To tired ears, how sweetly brings release this limpid babble from life's and still complaint. under tired eyelids lapse and faint. The noon's derisive visions fade and cease. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward, all in the valley of death. Rode the 600, forward the light brigade, Charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Forward the light brigade. Was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. There's not to make reply, there's not to reason why, there's but to do and die into the valley of death. Rode the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon in front of them, void and thundered. Stormed out with shot and shell, boldly they rode and well, into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell. Rode the 600. Flashed all the sabers bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabering the gunners there, charging an army, while all the world wonder plunged in the battery smoke. Right through the line they broke, Cossack and Russian reeled from the saber stroke, shattered and sundered. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon behind them, volleyed and thundered. Stormed out with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came through the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell. All that was left of them, left of 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made, all the world wondered. Honor the charge they made, honor the light brigade, noble 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon behind them, volleyed and thundered. Stormed out with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came through the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell. All that was left of them, left of 600.
Charge of the Light Brigade, poetry by Alfred Lord Tennyson. More music on YouTube and Rumble at Real AI Radio. And we're back. All right, let's get on with this interrogation of the congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
It's getting interesting. Well, let's ask him. So, what are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
You think?
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. so they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
It's So Sajima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. Okay. Back to this guy. All right, pal. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Ruled him out. All right. Tell me about Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
He doesn't.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
How about Shoko?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
And why didn't you say so? Moma is giving me a glare. You don't want to talk no more. Back to this guy. How about you? Tell me about Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
We didn't do nothing.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information.
Good to know.
We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemniscate?
Okay, we do get to go talk.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Moma, Congressman Sajima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Map time. Lemniscate it is. Maybe we were always meant to ditch Mizuki. I I worked with a gal named Chizuru
This is all really suspicious.
years ago.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Yep. Hey! She's holographically in my passenger seat. Let's talk to Iba. Scream like a little girl. I'm doing it.
Ah! Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
Dosage?
Dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Well, I do now. About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're insomnia. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Troublesome, ain't she? I guess I'm gonna have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So and Moma are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
It is a valid theory, but I also agree it's unlikely. How is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
I sure
Please.
would. Let's look into it again.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old.
He got driven out too,
The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district.
including the chemical plant.
Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value.
And then they tried to buy it back.
What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sosajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Ah, nice little
So he's
profit.
got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Oh, we're getting interrupted.
We will have to continue this conversation later.
Hang
I
up
am
the phone.
receiving a call from headquarters.
All right, let's talk to the boss.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Yona says, hi, Ben. Hi, Yona. We're listening to prison calls.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
We're going to prison.
I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon.
Yona says, did you get your steak? Not yet, but I will. Oh, yes, I will. She's got it. We're just going to cook it tonight.
Before Renju was killed. In other words.
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Maybe. Yona asks, are you brining it like I suggested? No, probably not. I leave the cooking to my wife. Let her do it. So I'm not like up in her business trying to, you know, tell her how to cook. She's gonna make me food. She can do it any damn way she wants. She tends to just salt the pan and throw the steak right in there and sear it. And it's good. It's good. Just the way it is. Back at Lemniscate, Sunday, 5:59 p.m. And I forgot the doink doink.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Oh, he freaked out and ran away.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her.
Poor kid.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Hey, let's talk to this girl. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, her Valley Girl
despite
voice.
my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Well, she's older than him. No way.
You're kidding.
She's well preserved. You wanna get some food sometime? Well, let's do this.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
What?
Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Oh, she's psychotic.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
She was messing with him to get out of it. Where is Iris?
Iris? You mean Asit? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
And the last thing, we're just going to have a look at this gal. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. They don't let me zoom in? Lame. Yona says, it's cool, lol. Salting the steak while cooking is just as good. Did she at least return from her journey? Yeah, she came back last night. She had to go back and get the steak today. She got them Empress wrong preservation techniques. Yeah. Hot Lava Tube says, sadly, Dante suffers from a reptile dysfunction. He sure does. Me too. I don't think I could hang with that. Even if I was so inclined to just try to hit it and quit it. Yona says, you have an android literally in your eyes. She's not that crazy. That's a fair point. Certainly is. The smartest people watch this show. Let me tell you what. Oh, I can look all the way around. There's really no reason to click on any of these things. I guarantee it. I'm just not going to bother. All right, let's go back to talking to Ota. All right, Ota it is. So where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Who goes to a PC cafe just to browse when they got a phone? Oh, he broke his phone. That's right. Never mind. Answered my own question. Yona says, aw, thank you, Ben. You're a pretty clever fella yourself, too. I play one on the internet. I sure do. About Renju's case. Talk to me.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Tell me about Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
Yikes. Well, what woman?
Okay, look.
Just
I can
spill
tell
it.
you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
It was definitely
No,
Iris.
it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Bastard.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa.
Lava Tube says, a woman?
Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Can't rule that out.
She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
A savior? What do you mean by that?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block.
Yona says, why does she have 3 names? I mean, you're not wrong, but the game did explain it. Aset is apparently her idol name. Tessa is kind of it's the reverse of that name. She's into puzzles, word games, so there's that. And her given name is Iris. So there you go. She's got 3 names. I guess she was Iris, and then Tessa, and then decided to become Aset for fun. As a branding thing, maybe?
And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing.
Meanwhile, that receptionist is just staring at us like this is the most interesting thing that's happened for her all day, and probably it is. The other thing, she may be a reptilian, and maybe I could get past that, but that Valley Girl accent would drive me nuts. I can't with that. Like, oh my God. No, shut your mouth. Put this food in it or something else. Just shut it.
And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge Aset fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
Yona says, also, irises are connected to lilies, which is connected to Egyptian mythology, and the name Aset reminds me of a different pronunciation. I just said that. I just said pronunciation. I'm going with it. Of the goddess Isis's name, Osset. Osiris. Other name is Osir. Very cool. Very cool. I couldn't have pulled that out of my brain, although I've probably heard it before, but still, that's good stuff. It's fascinating. I love it. That's one of the books I want to write eventually, is a Wizard's Guide to Egyptian Mythology. I'll have to get down to that. Actually, Yona, if you want to write it, I'll edit it and publish it. You just let me know. We'll have to work on a format and describing the gods, what they mean, how they fit into Egyptian religious practice. Excuse me.
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
So what time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Hey, don't do that.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Wait, what? Now we're just out of the conversation and talking to Iris? I guess she just showed up when I was getting attacked by Bubba. Police headquarters, Sunday, 8:23 p.m. Yona says, I'll help you. There are 2 sets, and I think the Ennead, 9, are the progenitors of the Ogdoad, 8. Yes. I am most familiar with Kek and Heket. Of course, being a 4chan troll from back in the day. All that glorious meme magic from 10 years ago. Boba, indeed. He was just chilling until he decided to sink his claws into my armpit from under the desk. Jesus. Here we go. Interrogation time.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Put her in the machine.
Please answer honestly.
Go into her head.
However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly.
It's just
I'm
procedure.
just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
All right, let's talk. Let's grease the wheels here a little bit. We're going to go easy and find out if Ota's story is true.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m.,
Oh,
you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building.
see, they give you these abbreviated prompts. I thought I was going to confirm Ota's story about how he got inspired by her. I would have started with something else, but here we go.
Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
How about the surveillance camera?
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
That was not an answer. That was a question. All right, so what were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
So what did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's a valid concern. If it sounds like someone has rehearsed their story, if they say the same things in the same way, using the same words over and over again, if they know exact times, instead of saying something like, oh, I don't know, I got home maybe an hour later and it was 45 minutes rather than an hour, that's more like what you get with someone who's being a little more honest.
That's true.
So do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Or
Not
she's good at
necessarily.
lying.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
If.
There is another possibility.
She's lying.
Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
So maybe she killed him there. When did we show up? We showed up, well, by we, I mean me and Date and Mizuki showed up closer to 10, right? So she's given us this window, well, we asked about it, between 7 and 9. That's a 2-hour chunk of time. She could have be completely telling the truth. I was at home and they just left out Renju was with me, killed him, and then after 9 drove back and strung him up. Then again, unless she had a dolly, which is possible, how would she get the body in there? She would have had to dose him. But then also, if he dropped her off about 7, where did he go? I mean, there's a big window there between 7 and 10. It's 3 hours. You can go a lot of places and do a lot of things in 3 hours.
You mean...
Oh, gotta put it back on auto. Here we go. Oh shit, I forgot she lived with her mother. Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
She wasn't home.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What if her mom is the killer? Okay, the mom is my new #1 suspect. She got scammed by Shoko, and she knew Renju was toying with her daughter's heart, so she killed them both and made it look like the Cyclops killer. That's my new theory. I'm giving that a 65% chance right now.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Hitomi, that's her name, yep.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Hitomi's the
However,
secret
we
mastermind.
have nothing to link her to the case.
Just a gut feeling.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Yeah, where was she? Iris, when did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Is that so?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Hey, boss. Don't just out with that. If she doesn't know how he died, that's not a detail you just volunteer. Okay, now I suspect the boss. What is she, a dumbass?
No, it's still possible. You see.
Let's see. Show. What does this mean? Clue list. Iris could have killed Renju because could have. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to grab things? Show. Okay, show is X. What does that
Iris could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Okay.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Okay, we're not going to do that for every one of these. We're going to go down the list and just show. Iris could have choked Renju to death. This doesn't have anything to do with it. Where he was murdered. The discovery of the body? This isn't it. Renju's weight. Not it. Sedation. So it could have been sedation.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
The elevator record did say someone about 160 and then someone about 150. I think this girl, this is going to rule her out. She couldn't have been in that elevator unless she was then using a dolly, which also weighed an extra 20, 30 pounds to wheel him up there. That could have done it. She weighed about, what, 105? So we're like, because they gave us that number earlier. So, God, I'm terrible with math. 160 leaves 150 left when you're looking at 310. If she weighs 105, that leaves 45 pounds left over. I don't think any dollies weigh 45 pounds. But
I don't think so, Date.
yeah, the elevator record's not useful.
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
Renju's watch is unusual. How did it get into that drum and the lid put back on? I need to find a way that even Iris could have pulled up Renju's body. But this doesn't look connected. So, what else are we supposed to do here? Oh, how could Renju be lifted up to the ceiling? It's asking a different question. I mean, his weight's going to be relative to that, right? Boss pointed this out earlier. His weight. Yeah. Renju weighed around 160, so how would you pull him up? I mean, I need to find some clues. The oil drums, right? No, that's not right, it says. What am I supposed to do here? Someone used the kegs. The kegs aren't on the list. What do they want? I don't understand how this part of the game works. Like, I'm clicking on things. I mean, I guess let's look at the oil drums.
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket.
They were empty, though.
The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
They look like... Oh, empty. Could have put him in a barrel to bring him there, which is how his watch ended up in there. And that accounts for the extra 45 pounds.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite.
Hey, don't chew on the wires.
I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. That means...
I can't think straight, is what it means, apparently. Come on, get it together, they say. What do they want me to do? I'm just clicking on things using the buttons they...
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Discovery of his body. Let's look at that too.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Well, that'll get your body up.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Okay, now that's the oil drum issue. The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. There are scratch marks if you look at the picture there. This could have something to do with it. But I need more to support my theory. Where he was murdered, somewhere else had rolled in, I'd imagine. It's true that Renju was killed somewhere else and brought to Sunfish Pocket. I have to determine the transportation method.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
I mean, the elevator record, I guess? Maybe.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the 2nd floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
I mean, I'm just going to start throwing anything I can into that
You have to
second
prove
slot.
that Iris could have moved Renju's body. That is your current task. This will not help you accomplish that.
Yeah, right now I'm just firing blind. The watch. We know his body was in there. Okay, there we go. Meow. The baby's just hungry. He's crying at me already. It's not time.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder.
You just roll it.
You just have to roll it.
Doesn't even need a dolly.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
That's a fair point.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
Well, then she'd have to
I don't
lift
have
it.
a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive.
Or get an accomplice.
Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Ha!
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. All right, and we're gonna go back into the menu, aren't we? Or did we finish it, finally?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Because I already put all that together earlier, but this method of interacting with this is just retarded. Because Renju's weight mixed... This isn't enough. I know it isn't enough. I need another clue. Mixed with the elevator record. Mixed with the oil drum. Here we go.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What is happening?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
What are we looking at here?
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her.
Texting?
We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Bobo. Well, there's another camera there. We can switch views. Oh. What is she doing? Is she wearing a glove? She is wearing a glove, and she has her phone.
Ah, shit.
Ota, save me. Stay calm. I'm here for you. I won't tell anyone about that thing. Not even if they torture me.
Iris, what are you thinking?
Hey, stop.
What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
I wish I could have paused the screen and read all the notes. I knew it was coming. The sync. Got to do the sync.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Shush.
Then, let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Okay, we're gonna save it because these cats are driving me crazy. They're crying at me and looking strange, and I'm about done anyway. I don't know how long it's gonna take to go through this thing, so we're gonna call it a day here. Let's save it again. And then we can back out and go to the menu. Restart. No, I want to. There we go. All right, we saved it for sure. And we're out. That brings us to the end of this episode of DreamWizard Plays, number 669. Giggity. At the Somnium Files from 2019, Part 4. They're all over my mices. On your way out, please remember, if I made you laugh, if I made you cry, if you think Date's a little bit of a creepy guy, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And join us Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for the next thrilling adventure. Part 5. In the meantime, in between time, Yona says, great detective work, Ben. I am the DreamWizard. Yeah, kind of. Creepy guy, right? A little bit. But in that kind of wholesome, creepy way. Like he really wouldn't do anything, but he's going to hit on receptionists. Anyway, in the meantime, in between time, I am the DreamWizard. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, my friends, good night, everybody.